Man on a hill. What up, dog?
What's up, dude? It's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man. How the fuck you been living?
I mean, it's been what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been filling in. I appreciate you.
It's fun because, like, you can bring someone into the podcast that has never done it and just be like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, and like I listened to a couple clips and everything from the last one, but it sounded good. Like everything sounded like it was still like had a lot of cohesiveness and everything.
I got to keep the ship moving. I'm the captain.
Even though I didn't like your Tim Dillon episode.
Dude, talking to yourself in a basement by yourself, you feel like a fucking nutcase.
You did an hour.
Yeah, which is crazy. What's wild is, like, before you do a pod, you kind of sit and think about what you want to bring up.
Yeah.
But when it's just yourself, it's just like you hit like internal monologues of like, okay, well, I can talk about something different. And it's like, I don't know. It's
You kind of like get in a flow state, right?
yeah.
Like whenever I'm like thinking, and I'm like really like on my shit, like driving in the car. It's almost like a hypnosis.
Yeah.
You don't really think about anything else. You're just locked into your thoughts. It's kind of weird. Like weird.
It also is kind of queer too. I had the sunglasses on, which I think helps me feel like a little bit more like, in my element or whatever. But crazy week. You've been following the JP Morgan shit.
Very not so. I looked at it this morning because I heard a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but I had like a really busy week and I wasn't in tune with it.
Yeah.
Why? So she was trying to like use her power over interns.
So it was like just one of her employees, like she's like a manager or whatever. And she was the story was that she was like force feeding him Viagra, like putting it in his coffee.
Okay.
And then like sucking his dick. And then he has like an Asian wife.
Yeah.
And she was calling his wife a fish head Asian bitch with no cannons, was like what it was quoted as saying.
Yeah.
And she was like saying like, you'll never move up in the company if you never like have sex with me. Like, so basically she was, the headline was turns employee into sex slave.
What was her, like, how high up was she? I'm assuming very high.
I think like a VP.
I mean, it sounds like we need to apply.
I see what God's doing for other people.
Yeah.
My boss is a man though, so that wouldn't be as cool.
No, I saw the memes. I saw him on all fours, and I just assumed something was like. I thought he was like the one that got in trouble. Like they had videos, but it was like a meme of him on all fours or something like that.
No, and he looks sus. Like I don't know if the story's true.
He looks fake. He looks like a created player.
He looks like if you turned Alvin and the Chipmunk into a real boy. But they say he's Indian, and that's the thing is she kept mentioning his race, but he doesn't really. Way. You know what's kind of funny is I haven't fact checked this, so I could be. I probably shouldn't even say this.
Okay.
You know Mandami, the mayor of New York City.
Oh yeah.
People were trying to say that he looks like his wife. I haven't seen an actual photo of the wife, so I could be really out of pocket saying that, but it's pretty funny.
Dude, I gotta look more into it. But like I feel like those kind of like news stories, like they just going. Like,
yeah.
Because like I've been more on the Diana Rossini, like Mike Vrabel stuff, just because I'm a big football guy.
Yeah.
Do you know about that?
I literally don't know those names.
You don't know Mike Vrabel?
I can't read though, so it could be just like, oh yeah, Mike Vrabel.
All right. So Patriots head coach.
Okay.
Mike Vrabel was on Tennessee head coach for a while. Used to play in the NFL.
Honestly, not really, but he's like
before this whole thing, he's like the bros bro.
Okay,
like he's like players coach. Everybody loves him. He's a cool dude. Used to play. Like he just wants to go out there and win. That's all he cares about. Well, people found some pictures of him and Diana Rossini. Diana Rossini's a reporter. She's an attractive Italian reporter, in like middle age, right? Perfect for a head coach in the NFL, but obviously it's frowned upon when both of them are married.
Damn.
And it's got to the point where they've been caught like interlocking fingers on rooftops, and they use excuses like, oh, it was a girls' trip. We just happened to link up and we're friends and stuff. And they have pictures at the bar. Well, then they found like playlists on Spotify that she made for him, and it's like bedroom playlists and like pump up playlists, but it has the wildest songs on there, right? And so she ends up resigning. I think he's about to step down. Like it's a whole mess. But
Hold on, pause. She's a reporter?
Yeah.
It's like the plot of Mr. Deeds.
What's her name? Bennett? What's it? Oh,
it's always like
yeah.
Verona Valancourt.
Yeah.
I think you're very cute, but I found out you're a reporter.
But yeah, so it's like it's crazy, and that's like the biggest story because in my world it's more sports. I feel like you're more in the random story world.
My big story right now is Big Red from the Dougherty Dozen.
No idea.
You don't know what the Dougherty Dozen is?
Mm-mm.
So there was this like ginger family that like had all these like mutant kids that they adopted.
Yeah.
And like the oldest one I think is the only one that's actually their kid, but his name's Big Red. He also had a lot of like basement basketball highlights where he'd be like,
Where do you like? I know your algorithm. Your algorithm's crazy.
No, Big Red is like the new clavicular.
Who's clavicular?
Come on, dog. You know
you're tapped into the younger stuff than I am, brother.
The look dancing guy. The guy with the peptides that was smoking meth.
Oh, he's like a streamer?
Yeah. So he's kind of like the anti, like the polar opposite of clavicular. So he's like
cool?
No, he's not cool at all.
Mm.
And that's part of the probably part of the charm. So he's like this like he's from this family of like his mom used to make TikToks where she'd be like, Dougherty Dozen, what's your favorite cereal? And they'd all line up and he'd be like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then like his like black adopted brothers would be like, Cheerios. And they'd like literally that was the content.
Okay.
But he now is like 18, 19, and he's like in college, and so he's like been streaming going to college campuses. He's just this fat ginger kid that's like awkward, but he does like this dance to like, what's that guy's name? That song that's like, in a jumper, and he does like little TikTok dances, but like he shouldn't get bitches, but all these bitches on college campuses like want the clout and are like taking videos with him, but I don't know. I've been getting a lot of clips.
You're tapped into those streamers way more than I am. Like, I feel like you'd be a kind of guy that would say like Speed is more recognizable worldwide than Tom Brady.
I mean, right now.
See, I know definitely. See, I know you would. He's not.
But Tom Brady, like, how many people are really watching American football like that in other places?
It's like Messi, right? Like it's the same thing. It's like greatness.
What's Messi?
This is what I'm talking about. You know Speed, but you don't know who Messi is?
No, it was a joke. I know who Messi is.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. What's his first name?
Lionel?
Lionel?
Isn't it?
Lionel. That's close enough.
I told you I can't read. I know someone's name, but I just don't know how to pronounce it. So I'll just keep that's my thing in business too. Like if I'm taking a customer call and I'll like ask somebody like, how do you pronounce their name? And they'll be like, manam, or like some bullshit. And then you'll fucking like say it once. And then like 15 minutes later, you'll be like, you don't want to say names. You'll be like, so what do y'all want to do? Like
the worst part with sales, especially because these people, they don't say like the name that you're used to seeing. Like most people like Mike, right? Mike.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there that has the name spelled Mike, but they pronounce it Makai, you know? And it's the most annoying. I had a Joel the other day. I said, hey, Joel, how you doing? Joel. And he immediately just stops me in the middle of my pitch and says, hey, you said Joel a couple times. It's Joel. I mean, what kind of bullshit? Like it throws me off. I'm
the opposite of that because I went to like a middle school that was pretty diverse, and so I'm used to pronouncing names like the hood version. So I'll be like Valiante, and they'll be like it's Valentino.
That's great.
Yeah, man. It's but it's a mix of like not being able to read right. I don't read a lot these days unless it's on the internet.
No, I do. Like speaking of the internet. We have this little thing going. I gotta ask you, are you okay?
Yeah.
Because you've been producing some stuff that I think you might be put on the internet one day that makes you think you're not okay. You want to tell the folks what's going on?
So I've been making a lot of emo music on my I have like a whole studio set up. It really is. I'm using the same equipment, but yeah, bro, I've just been like the idea of like having an emo summer and just being like,
that's a lot.
How many fat emos do you know?
None.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The market's there. I would be the indistinguishable.
So you're like kind of like the big X of emo and goth.
If you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. I just, bro. So when you ask, are you okay? I am okay.
Yeah.
That being said, like, life's stressful, bro.
Mhm.
Like, you know, you're in sales. There's a lot of ups and downs and times where the sales ain't coming.
Yeah.
There's been days where I've been like, man, I'm a little depressed. I found the cure for that depression.
Speak up. What you got?
If you listen to whiny emo music while walking around on a very high dose of caffeine, you instantly will start laughing about your problems. Like, I'm being a little whiny bitch right now.
I'll have to try. I mean, dude, I always despise that kind of music. I've never been a fan of
Really?
music.
You didn't have MySpace?
Dude, you know what my MySpace song was?
Probably like She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy, or like,
I mean, that's
Honky
close.
Tonk.
No, I thought it was so cool to have peanut butter jelly time.
That is pretty cool. What year was it though?
This was like probably like 2006, 7.
Okay, no, that is cool. Good timing.
I mean, I thought it was so cool, but yeah, no, I was not an emo guy. Like,
really,
my sisters loved like punk rock and stuff like that. I never was.
You know what the correlation here might be? If you had, your sister's older, right?
Yeah.
So I think if you have older siblings, that can be like, dude, you're fucking gay.
Yeah, exactly.
For like,
exactly
wanting to like listen to emotional music. Like, I didn't have any siblings, so no one was there to be like, gayfer, or like, no one was there to like make fun of me. I just was on my little like puberty emotional journey listening to music, and maybe that's why I really liked emo music. I remember so much so in 2005 I told my parents, like, I remember being in the car being like, Mom, Dad, I'm emo.
Like, you were coming out of the closet?
I literally told them I'm emo. They're like, the fuck is emo mean? I was like, you know, I'm just a little bit more emotional than most people.
You're just a sensitive guy?
It was because I was listening to My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, dude, like, I couldn't name you a song from them. Still, I've heard their music. I could, if it came on, I could be like, oh yeah, I know that song. Could not name one.
Damn, not even Black Parade.
But like, I would think it's crazy that you wouldn't be able to name like a Jason Aldean song or something like that. You know, like
Too Fast.
But
that's the SEC anthem.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, I mean, but you know what I mean.
Those videos where it's like, I just want to be an SEC quarterback making a highlight video to Too Fast.
Oh, speaking of, I saw this the other day, and it got me thinking, because I think you would have a good stance on this. It was like a big poll going around Twitter, and it was, would you rather be the best yo-yoer in the world or the 1,000th best football thrower in the world? And you get to start in high school, 9th grade.
Yo-yoer. Easy.
You sure?
I think yo-yoing is so cool.
But yeah, but like, you're going to show me one time, and then I'm like, all right, that was cool.
No, because I would be doing it to music, like rave music. I'd get a light up yo.
But think about the life, like the 1,000 best. That's all right. So 1,000 best football thrower in the world. You're at 9th grade. You have a college level arm.
I already probably am on that top 1,000.
So but you know that's a good life. That's
top 1,000.
Yeah, that's a good life in high school.
Do you know how many NFL teams there are?
Huh?
Do you know how many?
30, yeah, no. Well, what I'm getting at. You're guaranteed to be the man in high school. You're probably going to be the man in college because you'll go to like a D2 and be the starting quarterback at like a D2 college.
But I'm 31.
I'm talking about starting from 9th grade.
Oh. I don't know, man.
Now, if you're doing it now, definitely the yo-yo.
I still think I'd choose yo-yo.
I say, I don't know, man, because like, you show me one time. And then you go to the next guy and you show them. I mean, granted, you have a lot of people you get to impress once, but
yeah.
How many times, like, after like the 3rd or 4th time, your buddy's gonna be like, dude, put the fucking yo-yo up.
Well, you know, like the Glovers,
yeah,
the people doing the tricks, that would be me, but with a yo-yo. And I'd be like, I mean, if with the skill set of being the best yo-yoer, couldn't you just say that, like, yeah, well, part of my skill set is magic, and I could do magic tricks with the yo-yo, and I could have like
do
pyro.
magic tricks with the yo-yo?
I mean, if you're the best yo-yoer in the world.
I've never even seen a yo-yo magic trick. How would you, like, you're gonna make the string disappear?
That's why I would be number one. I have the brain for it. The thing is I'm too fat, where if I, like, people be like, I don't give a shit if you can throw a football, dog. Like, get your ass in the line. Like, you're a left tackle.
Get your ass on the line.
That would be the conversation is, brother, that's great that you can throw a football. You're protecting the football. Like, that's all that would happen. But the emo shit. The last thing I'll say with that, just to circle back on that. No. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Put on a frown. Try to be sad. You ready? Where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman. Maybe he won't find out what I know. You were the last good thing about. That's what I'm saying.
I can't be sad.
That's what I'm saying. You instantly are like, damn.
I was really trying, dude. I had to close my eyes, channel it.
Next time you're having a bad day,
I couldn't do it.
Put on like Fall Out Boy radio. And
no. I'll try.
I mean,
I'd rather listen to your album than Fall Out Boy because like that way at least I could get like, oh, I'm supporting a friend. Fall Out Boy's good. They don't need me.
The thing is it's not just emo music I've been making. I also made an R&B song. Did you hear that one?
Mm-mm.
It's called Let Me See That Stink Dick. And the chorus is, let me see that stink dick. Let me see that stink dick. Let me see that stink. I'm stinky and smelly. I'm stinky and ready.
Mike, dude, you okay, brother?
I've got.
We should not have given you a mic. We should not have given you a mic. You're getting relapses from college.
I know, bro. I can't control myself. The thing is like, I annoy the fuck out of Sydney when I'm like hyped up. Like if a song's playing, I'll just turn it into like the fart version of the song.
Yeah.
Like that's just naturally who I am.
Mm-hmm.
That if a song's playing, I'll want to turn it into like talking about stinky pussy and like how my ass smells and like I just.
Well, you've been like witty with words. Like you've always been really good at words, you know, like.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not. I can see the funny in things, but I have, think about things. And like, I showed you this. I've been just thriving on Twitter recently. I've been going viral.
That's smart. I've had like good business.
I've had like 3 or 4 tweets that got over like 10K views and like 100 likes.
That's what we need.
That's crazy for Twitter.
That's what we need when we start promoting.
Yeah,
it's gonna take off. Is it like your OnlyFans or what's like the?
Dude, I can't be giving that
away. What if you like sent me the link to your Twitter and I pull it up and it's just you on some crazy
looking back at the mirror?
Twitter's cool because it's niche.
Yeah.
And so if you have an audience there, like,
yeah, I
feel like they'll ride for you and they're loyal and you get that engagement. And then it's like cross channel. I see the potential there.
Yeah, it's more so I used to tweet all the time and I got a decent following back in the day. I had like 3,000 or 4,000 followers. And that was like when I was tweeting a lot though. And then a lot, as time went on, this was like back in 2014, 2015 when I was first joining the Navy. And I didn't really tweet in the Navy just because it was kind of frowned upon if they ever caught you. It was like way bigger of, consequences than it would be in the real world if somebody got, caught you doing a bad tweet, quote unquote, or bad in their eyes. And so I stopped for a while and then I jumped back on and I only got like 1,000 followers now, but it was like I still get like, pretty good traction on there. So it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to like go up there and just like throw darts, try to be funny.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just a good time.
We're using Twitter for 2 very different things.
We are.
I mean,
I'm a replier poster guy.
Ever since the Hub got banned in Georgia, that's like it's a go-to. Like when you said you were like, yeah, dude, you should like get on there too. I was like, perhaps, bro. Could you imagine if I have like a Twitter promoting like the podcast and trying to be funny, and all of a sudden somehow you see like, yeah, you're following all these like big-breasted women that are like liking accidentally. God forbid you accidentally like something that like
Twitter. All Twitter's good for is like barstool interns that are trying to make it big and trying to be funny and tits. That's it. That's all that X Twitter is.
We just got to trick the algorithm to thinking that we're part of that organization, that operation.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
we're in there.
Yeah, dude.
Let me ask you this. Let's say perhaps I've been saying perhaps a lot.
It's fun.
Let's just say that our podcast, this has to work. Like this is my ticket out the mud.
Brother, I'm with you.
I am so sick of grinding that like this is literally like my get rich or die trying type shit. Let's say that we get a lot of traction. Portnoy slides in to the DMs. Do you take the deal?
Yeah.
Really?
100%.
Huh. Okay.
It's all contract based.
Yeah. So you can get out of it is what you're saying?
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
You lose the handles for sure. But I mean, people do it all the time. Look at Caleb Presley. Look at Glennie Balls. You don't know.
One could argue that it's worked best for the girls in the Barstool
Yeah, I mean,
universe than it has the
what's
boys.
Call Her Daddy? I mean,
Yeah,
she's a
and
she's like one of
Chicken
the
Fry.
yeah. Well, she's still part of it.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They just stopped the show they were doing for another show. I don't know. I like when it comes to Barstool stuff, I'm really into I love the Yak. Like that's my like go-to show. But as far as like the what's going on in the world of Barstool, I'm not super into it unless it comes up on the Yak.
Yeah. So they're like, "Yo, we'll give you and Mike both $100,000 a year. You're on a 3-year deal, 100 grand each per year." You're like, "Yeah."
Hmm. Because I don't know. I mean, how big are we? Let's say,
Well,
uh,
that's the thing. I
yeah.
mean, if Portnoy is trying to pimp us out,
Mhm.
if Portnoy is trying to buy us in the show,
Mhm.
do you take the money or do you say, "No, I have something here to build"?
Well, that's like the would you rather have $1,000,000 or would you have like a penny start with a penny and double it every day, you know?
Yeah.
Because long term, you probably make more money. But if you're just trying to get up there, get some eyes on you, I think that's the best move.
I mean, it would be nice to have, like, we talk, like, infrastructure, our
Mhm.
producer, like,
Yeah.
Barstool would get us a producer that isn't
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
showing his little toes on camera,
Yeah.
and, like, we would
Our
get
producer quit. Tithel took his toes and ran, brother.
dude, we just need somebody to be like, "Yo, I want nothing more than to listen to you boys talk," and
Yeah.
somebody will come out of the woodwork once
Yeah,
we
we'll
start
get you
posting.
guys, dude. Just shout
It's
us out.
if you wanna hang, we
Yeah.
can give you all the light beers, all the light beers you want.
I feel like the most, like, at the beginning, like, the views we're gonna get until we get, like, loyal, like, men on the hill or people on the hill, I should say,
Yeah.
is all gonna be, like, people that we know that are checking us out are, like, ex-girlfriends that, like, they see, like, us on there, and they're gonna be like, "I'm gonna go see what kinda shit he's up to."
Haters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
haters.
People yeah, there is a lot of that. I mean,
But
shit, I wouldn't even care.
mhm. I genuinely don't. It's more so like you'll find that community and everything once you do. It's all cool from there.
Yeah.
And then you just try to make it work.
It's just bro, it would be so nice. Like, I just need a vacation. Like, I yearn for, like, a lazy river or, like, a breakfast buffet
Yeah.
or, like
You need you live to like you want to go to a Vegas resort like for a 3-4 days where you can sit in a lazy like a cool lazy river and then go to the Sphere.
I wanna smoke Chinese cigarettes while eating exotic meats.
How exotic?
As exotic as they'll let me get. They say baby intestines taste like cream cheese.
Okay. Alright, that's
I was looking up pictures of Epstein's
yeah.
recently. One thing about how they said have you seen the trend of, like, Epstein summer?
No. Dude, what's all this summer shit that you keep talking about? You
It's
said emo summer, like
well, it's like
Epstein summer?
every year there's, like, something summer,
As
like
a
white
theme?
boy summer, brat summer. It's
Yeah.
summertime, so somebody's gonna get summer. Drake's dropping an album in, like, a week.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Iceman.
Mhm.
Iceman. I'm pretty excited about that, but, there's always some kinda summer. Well, there's a trend of Epstein summer where
Okay.
there's, like, photos of Epstein, there's, like, a David Guetta song, like, playing in the
Mhm.
background, like, "Days after days," and there's, like, photos of him, like, on yachts and stuff. One thing I thought about is he kinda looks like, all those photos of Epstein look like YouTube thumbnails. Like, if Epstein was, like, 10 years younger, do you
Mhm.
think he'd be like fucking David Dobrik making vlogs?
100%.
Yeah, I
Actually, I don't know, he was, like, kinda to himself. That's what it seems like. He's like
I don't know a whole lot about him, but all I know is he was having parties and a lot of famous people are around
yeah.
him. Where like these fucking YouTube Jake Paul type characters just
Ugh,
have people all around
that's your
them.
boy.
Yeah, dude, I do fuck with the
Mhm.
Pauls. I think they're so
I
cool.
know you do. I know you do.
Well, as we talk monetization, like if Prime wanted to throw, if like fucking
Dude, you wouldn't dude, if, like, stool softeners came up to us, you would jump on it in a heartbeat.
yeah, yeah, and I would say it's the best stool softener that's ever existed. But like, come on, Prime. I love Prime.
Shit.
It's
Yeah.
better than Gatorade.
I mean, you're like yeah, I mean, I like Prime, it's alright, but I feel like you're so tapped into that world, and this is like I'm gonna ask you this too. Did if you think, like, if you polled everybody in, like, in America, and you said, "Do you like?" and gave them a quiz if they know more about the presidents, like in the past, like just generic knowledge, or they know more about the Kardashians.
Oh no. Yeah, people. I don't know. It would probably be more on the
Like
Kardashian
it would
side.
be like you like the question goes like, uh, got their butt stuck in a bathtub. President or Kardashian?
President, because I would have seen the video.
It was William Howard Taft.
Damn. Have you heard Northwest's new album that came out yesterday?
Who's Northwest?
Like the Kanye's kid?
Oh, dude, I forgot about that.
Northy.
Northy.
She dropped an emo album.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's so good. It's so good. I've been listening to it all morning long.
What's like, is it a full album? And is it like
It's
Kanye-esque?
an EP. Do you know who Ken Carson is? Playboy Cardi.
I may know the name.
It's very like you heard that song I made a second ago where I was saying I'm Big Mike, like Obama's bitch. It's kind of like that. Like very aggressive, like it has emo samples. So like there will be like an emo song intros and all of a sudden it just turns into like a rap like metal banger.
Yeah.
It's pretty I mean, dude, she's 12, but the album pretty sick. Sydney wasn't vibing with it. I was out last night. You would have thought it was like a Led Zeppelin album. I was like, this is really good.
See, no. I wouldn't dude, like maybe you just gotta show me in the right time or something, because like it never like that kind of stuff doesn't come across my algo. I get way more like I get the videos that you send me, just the most obscure shit you ever seen in your life. Like I get all of that, but you have filled my algorithm with just people from West Virginia seeing how much like 2 liters of Mountain Dew they can chug.
Yeah.
Like that's what like I get.
Badland Chugs.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the
Badlands.
Badlands.
Yeah.
His fat ass drinking a boot of Mountain Dew all mixed.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like chaos. I don't know, but I've always been an internet guy. Like,
yeah, you are.
That just
I guess because I got back on X and Twitter and all that. Like it's gotten me more in tune with it, but like I'm still not in the like. Yeah, I feel like the age gap is different as far as like the people that you're getting influenced by and people I'm getting influenced by. It's like you're still in high school, college.
I think my growth is stunted. Like mentally, I'll always be like 19.
That's good though. That's
it's
good.
Just like Bam Margera was pretty important in my life growing up. I mean, I literally have a Bam autograph behind you,
dude. Yeah, dude. I am like, speaking of Bam, Jackass.
Yeah,
I am so dude. Those are the ones that still like keep me young. Like those movies, like he just hit me in a different way. It just like reminds me of like nostalgia of like growing up trying to recreate it.
It's kind of crazy that there isn't like a new Jackass, given that like how accessible cameras are and putting stuff out there. Like, but yeah, I am excited.
I wouldn't want to do it.
I didn't like watching Danger Aaron get like.
He got fucking abused
in the time. Yeah, dude. It's kind of like, ugh.
In that one where they were testing his cup, he got hit with a softball in his dick. He got punched in the dick by Francis Ngannou, a fucking heavyweight champion. He got hit in the dick by PK Subban with a hockey puck. I mean, it's just brother. And then the bear. It's crazy.
Like that's the only thing is they're getting kind of old where it's like, but I will go see it. Like I'll definitely see it.
Gonna go see it. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I didn't like how they like tried to introduce like the new era where like Jasper from like Odd Future is out there and like a girl and it's like, yeah, we're the new wave. And it's like, y'all aren't. I don't know. I just want to see like broke scumbags just doing it for the love of the game, because like, or you know, you're just doing it for clout essentially and laughs. Where they're like, "Fuck, rent's due" type shit, you know. But I don't. It'll be cool to see. Do you remember the Dudesons?
No.
So there's So I got a good YouTube rabbit hole for you. There's these guys out of Finland named the Dudesons. And they're like Finland's Jackass. And one of the guys' name is Jarpi. And he like, dude, one of them like lost a thumb during some of their stunts. They're like, they take it a little too far.
That's too much.
But they were on during Jackass. Like there's some of the like Viva La Bam collabed with the Dudesons. But it was always like growing up, like I don't know. We would always like somebody'd be like, "Have you seen the dude since?" And we put it on too. Just we couldn't get enough of that shit.
Yeah,
But
I mean, we tried to make it. We
really,
called ours Balls.
balls.
Yeah, it was just Balls with a Z, of course.
What was the worst thing y'all did?
The word so everybody got branded. That was one of the episodes. Somebody jumped off a roof into a bush. Like, it was just stupid. It was no organization. But the worst, and it was still a really good clip, but we had our buddy, his name was Zach, and he was like a linebacker for our high school varsity team. Massive dude, middle linebacker. He's a senior at the time. And we had this other dude, his name was something, it was a little Asian guy. I want to say his name was like Jonathan New, like NU. And his little, I mean, he probably weighed 110 pounds, and he speared like, he tried to do like a sweep, like a running back sweep, and Zach just met him in the hole,
Oh
head to
no,
head, like, we had pads on and everything. Send him to the moon,
and
dude.
got concussed.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, but, like, we didn't have any rhyme or reason. We didn't have, like, have anything organized, like, anything witty, like, this, like Jackass, this
Yeah,
is the blank. We didn't have anything like that. We just were just getting hurt for no reason. It was so
it
stupid.
was inspiring us to do really dumb shit.
Absolutely.
Do you remember the show Kenny versus Spenny?
Mm-mm.
Damn, bro, there's a lot of good content out there that's
Yeah.
right in that niche. So this was a show, I think it was Canadian, of these two dudes that would do challenges, and it would be like the first one to eat loses, and they would just record themselves of how many days they can go without eating, or who can get the fattest, or all
Yeah.
sorts of shit. Well, there was one where they did who can do the loudest fart or the
Mm.
longest fart. And on that, this guy put an air pump up his ass
Mm-mm.
and blew air into his butt
Mm-mm.
and did the longest fart. Like, it was really funny, man. Like, I'm talking like,
That just hurts me.
"Urgh, urgh."
I,
Well,
I was a big super humming guy.
what's that? Superhuman?
I always call him super humming.
Attention all juggalos and juggalettes.
He's the best, dude. He's
Fuck this shit.
he's a maniac.
He is a
He's
maniac.
a maniac.
Dude, they've done irreversible damage on our generation.
Yeah, I just love to watch him, like, pile drive a refrigerator. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah. I left out a piece on that air pump thing. So my impressionable mind saw that.
Mike. Mike.
We convinced my buddy to put a pump up his butt and blow air into it.
Oh my god, you probably look like a fucking Thanksgiving Day parade balloon going
Bro.
with that air pump up your ass.
Bro.
Oh, buddy.
So my buddy did it.
Okay.
And, like, we were worried he was gonna have to go to the hospital.
I bet.
'Cause, like, dude, for, like, years after that, anytime he strained, he farted. Like, if
it loosened him up.
dude, like, that's the kind of thing, man, is that, like, it's a slippery slope of putting that shit on TV, because then, like, you got dumbasses like me and my buddy being like, "Dude, let's see who can get the longest fart," and it just turns into
Dude.
to fucking chaos.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I was like, I was never scared to do, like, stunts or anything like that. Like, I was like the twisted kid that enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really mind the pain. I was always, I was always one of those guys that would call everybody else a pussy for not doing it either. But yeah, I don't ever think I would, like, do damage to myself where I would, like, stick something in me.
It's cool until you're, like, 20, and then you're like,
oh, 20 is even a stretch.
well, it's
But
cool when you have your parents' health insurance, and then you're like, I don't wanna go to a doctor.
yeah.
Like, what? I'm gonna, like, go use my own health insurance card at a doctor and, like, get them to check me out, and, like, no, I have no business doing that. I'm a man.
Yeah. No, there's no.
I have a man question that I think you might be able to help me with.
A man question?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me for advice on a man question.
Well,
I like it.
I'm like the expert on, like, Doherty Dozen, Big Red, and, like, Northwest, and, like, like, what speed's up to.
Yeah.
With a quarter zip,
Okay.
are you supposed to pop the collar or fold it down like a
You pop the collar.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You folded it down?
I just think you look like a fucking asshole with a pop collar.
Well,
Like,
how do you, like, how popped is your collar?
I haven't worn my quarter zip out in public yet.
Are you afraid to?
I'm just waiting for the right time.
I mean, today is a perfect day to do it.
It's not today. I don't wanna spill drinks on it.
Yeah, that's true.
We're watching the Derby at Moe's and Joe's
Yeah.
in, Virginia Highlands, but
I've never been to Moe's and Joe's.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's the oldest bar in Atlanta.
I just know they're, like, big on PBR.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's one of those places where, like, you'll run into people from, like, your past there, like Georgia
Mhm.
Southern, people really hang out there, and
Yeah.
I'm not big on the tribe mentality of, like, "Oh, I wanna go to the same place where, like, every single person I went to college is gonna be every,"
Yeah.
but, like, it's fun every once in a while,
Yeah.
but, yeah, I just don't wanna get beer on my nice quarter zip.
So so you haven't left the house then, you haven't worked to work.
No, but I've been, like, there's a lot of whites at my work
Mhm.
wearing quarter zips popped or not, and some fold it, some don't, and
I think if you fold your collar, it's like wearing too tight of pants, like, it just doesn't look right.
I disagree, man. I don't know because like, if you have the collar popped, you have to have it unzipped all the way.
No.
Huh.
Mm-mm.
I'm not from a family that wears a lot of quarter zips.
Neither am I. My dad's a redneck. I
Yeah.
just, like, I played golf a lot, I think that's why.
Huh. I don't know. And I wanted to ask around, but I figured this was the right
Dude, I
format.
am the right guy for that because,
Huh.
like I can tell you, I've worn my fair share of quarter zips in my life.
Do you pop your collars when you wear polos too?
No.
It just looks, I don't know, man. I just think it looks better folded down. But do I look fucking stupid doing that if I show up?
I
People
think
are
I'd have to s we'll put a picture in of Mike, folded down, and you guys let us know what you think.
like, popped or no
Yeah,
pop?
pops or no pop, but
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, it's no pop. I
Really?
mean, pop, 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 all the way. And
I
if
don't
you
know. I feel like it looks out of pocket.
um, eh, speaking of out of pocket, did Ray J,
Dude,
that is the funniest human alive.
he is really funny.
I went on a deep dive about him.
Yeah.
So he obviously we know him. Everybody knows Ray J from the one famous video of him and Kim K, right? I went like on a dive to about like his recent stuff. He like went on stage. Apparently he's about to die, allegedly.
He's not doing well health-wise, I hear.
It's fake.
Oh, really?
He After watching every one of his clips, I know it's fake because the way he like he's just in his own reality. He had eyes or his eyes were bleeding on stage for his last show and he powered through. And all the doctors were like, "Yeah, if your eyes are bleeding, you're gonna die then." He goes, I'm just getting bad health. My eyes just bleed now."
So it's like Mick Foley. He's putting fake
Yeah.
blood in his eyes
Yes.
backstage?
Yeah,
Huh.
absolutely. So
Interesting.
that and he went on Cam Newton's, the clip I sent you. He goes on Cam Newton saying he slept with, 11,500 women. And Cam asked him when did lose his virginity. He said he was 15. That's 1.5 women a day.
You don't think Ray J's capable of that?
1.5 women a day from 15 until 38, 39, wherever he is, 40.
I would get sick of like, having to be around that many girls. I love women,
Yeah.
but, like,
He's just oblivious to like, he has no idea. There's another clip of him I went like I said, I watched as much as I could 'cause he's just the funniest person I've ever seen in my life. He brings in these sunglasses, and he's, like, getting interviewed, and he's, like,
Shady
throwing
Rays?
probably. I don't know. Is that his fucking his company? I don't know. Is it
I
really?
think so.
Well, he's like, yeah, he's like throwing his stuff around, and the guy interviewing him's like, dude, you just keep throwing your glasses around. Are you all right? And he goes, no, they're unbreakable. And he's like, no, no, dude, I could break these right now. And he's like, no, they're legitimately unbreakable. It just keeps, dying on the hill. The guy, he's like, go ahead, try to break him. Guy snaps him in half. He looks at him. He goes, I don't care. It just keeps moving.
No.
He's like, I don't care. Like, he doesn't give a
Well,
shit.
he owns the company. He's got more. But, yeah,
Oh,
it's
for sure.
it's crazy claim to be like, yeah.
He's like, I don't care. You prove me wrong.
He's like Uncle Rico.
Yeah. Dude, worse.
I mean,
Cockiest guy, but I love it. It's
if
so
I
funny.
fucked Kim Kardashian,
Exactly.
you couldn't tell me a damn thing.
And the confidence to just put it out there.
Yeah,
I mean, it was the best business plan they ever did. They blew up. That's why they're famous, in my opinion.
because of the sex tape
Mhm.
and because of the OJ
Both of them.
trial.
Yeah, but that's like the genesis of the whole thing, right? But the Bible's the most famous for John 3:16, like in the middle, later in the Bible.
Yeah.
But the genesis of it, obviously, it was OJ. It she is famous because of that. She's a billionaire because of that.
Yeah,
Imagine
definitely
going to
took her
business
off.
school and saying, "Hey, I got a crazy idea. I wanna be a billionaire, and I'm gonna fuck a rap star with a giant dick." Harvard would laugh in your face.
Fair, yeah.
Look at her now.
I mean, it's because 'cause we're living in idiocracy,
Mhm.
but hold on. Name one Ray J song.
I couldn't.
You don't know
That's
one
the
you
point.
don't know One Wish?
Mm-mm.
If I had one wish.
But alright, so you got 1, how many could you name?
One Wish is the only Ray J song in
But
my eyes.
you know why he's famous. Everybody knows that name.
Yeah, because he made that bitch
Exactly,
famous.
exactly.
Yeah, it's just Ray J. Yeah, I guess people ain't looking at Ray J in that video. It's not even that hot of a video.
Mm-mm, not.
Did you hear my buddy on the last podcast saying that he thought Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, that wasn't he thought it was the dude from Men in Black?
Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You looked up the Pamela Anderson tape, right?
Yeah, of course.
I was like, "Dog, what?"
I watched that after I saw, what's that Motley Crue movie? It's on Netflix. It was like
I know what you're talking about.
The Dirt. That was a
Yeah.
pretty good movie. A fun flick. Not a great movie quality, but ever since that, I went on a deep dive about Motley Crue, and obviously led me to some good videos about old Tommy Lee and his massive hog.
I mean, that would be I see what God's doing for other men. It's
Yeah.
just, you gotta make it happen with what you got, but Pamela that's the thing about, like, banging Kim Kardashian, or if me and, like, one of these big, you know, supermodel, I just feel like they would humiliate me publicly. Of
What do you
like,
mean?
it was the most disappointing like,
I
dude,
wouldn't give a fuck.
I would have to eat the box. Like, my life like, I was going to chow hall. Like, I'd have to be fucking straight,
He's like a pig going to his trough.
I would have to go fucking Joey Chestnut mode to save my name, because if I didn't,
Ugh.
it would just I don't know, I don't think it'd be good for me.
Mm.
Like, thank God I can make people laugh, because if I couldn't, it'd be over for me.
What would you do if let's say you weren't a funny guy?
I'd probably do yo-yo.
You'd probably be yeah, you like, if you were, like, a little autistic and you didn't understand that you made people laugh.
I would probably do a lot of magic tricks. I was really into magic when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I would, like, watch Mind Freak and, like,
Mhm.
David Blaine
Yeah.
and Chris and Copperfield, and I would
Mhm.
try to learn magic tricks, and
I
I could
was terrible at it. I tried too.
yeah.
I had, like, a fake deck or whatever that, like, you would flip it one way and it would only show the red card, you flip it the other way, it only show the black cards, and it was, like, hard to for me to do, but I would always try to do it in front of my family, and I just looking back, I'm like, I was that annoying, like, nephew to my uncles that was, like, every time they saw me, "Oh, Uncle Art, look at this magic trick. Uncle Danny, check this out," and I'm like, I'm sitting in the corner with a fake rabbit and a hat. Like, "Get the fuck out of here,
I
dude."
just figured at some point in my life my magic would kick in. Like, it was
Mhm.
I remember being like, "Yeah, of course I'll be able to fly one day." Like, "Yeah, it's just haven't got my wizard powers yet." And they just never
I'll be
kicked
able to
in.
fly one
But,
day.
like, that even was with magic tricks. I would get a deck of cards, and I'd be like, "Pick a card," and I literally would just try to fucking guess.
Yeah.
And maybe I'd get the 1 or 2 times I'd get it right, it was like I was a god, but, like, you'd hope you'd hope to kick in. But, yeah, I would probably be doing magic to impress the honeys.
If you had to be, like, on America's Got Talent, what would your talent be?
Shit. I mean, either, like,
Let's just say you're competing against me. Like, you're not competing against, like, you're not competing against David Blaine, you're not competing against a crazy singer. Like, you're competing against me.
honestly, dude, like, I wanna say that it would be, like, pogo sticking or, like, magic or, like, doing some kind of juggling devil stick thing, but, realistically, I would be just like a stunt man. Just, like, it would be something getting me hurt, and I'd
Yeah.
just put up with it. Like, I think that would probably be my path.
I think you'd rap. You could rap.
But that doesn't mean I'd win, you know?
You beat me.
Yeah, I would beat you, but what would be your skill?
Dude, I ain't gotta sing. I would probably try to go up there and sing. I would act like I was like a
Maybe
big
lock them doors. Yeah. I mean, did you ever do rap battles growing up?
No, I wasn't smart enough for that.
you weren't smart enough to rap battle?
I wasn't like I couldn't do the words fast, like, think of, like, the rhyming quick, I couldn't do that.
Damn, y'all weren't inspired by 8 Mile to, like, have rap
Dude,
battles?
we had guys in our school, shout out Jeffrey, they would always try to rap, and, like, they would have competitions in the parking lot, and it was the funniest thing. We had this guy named Nate Corson. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say the last name, but I don't think it matters. He, was a really good like, we thought he was a good rapper or whatever, and he tried to make it big, but, like, aside from those guys, that wasn't a thing, but that's also in Middle Georgia, like, there's
Yeah.
not a whole lot of m rappers coming out of Middle Georgia besides Jeezy.
I remember on the bus, we would, like, rap battle each other, but then, like, in high school, they would have, like, rap battles in the parking lot of my
Mhm.
high school
Yeah.
and, like, ciphers where people would battle each other, but, like, there's literally, like shout out Jamal, Jugman Smooth, Jug Too Smooth, he's still a battle rapper to this day,
That was cool.
trying to make it happen.
I think that shit's cool. I could never it's very impressive. Like, anybody that's good at their craft, I'm gonna appreciate it. I could never do it.
I think we should, for fantasy football this year,
Mhm.
to determine draft order, have a rap battle.
That would be
Where it's
fun.
like a tournament
Yeah.
style, and you got a battle, and
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, if I win, I gotta then, and you lose, we do whole things. We determine order by the battle, and we get to watch like 20 rap battles.
That would be hilarious because you would probably get first pick, but it would be fun to watch it. It would be hilarious to watch me.
I
Like, try to
mean,
do, like, slam poetry style, like, slower rap.
but you could
Can I have, like, a notes app up?
yeah,
Okay.
it's a rap battle. We could also do like a roast. Like you got
Yeah.
a roast battle. So you got to make fun of the other person.
That'd be funny because, like, everybody's pretty funny, but they're not that funny. And so the bad jokes, those are gonna be the funniest jokes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something there. I
Yeah.
just think that would be and like we'd all be drinking,
Yeah.
so we'd all be sitting around shooting the shit, and just the idea of like, like what kind of roast is fucking Shiplet gonna write? Or
Exactly.
Keaton's would be funny, man.
Keaton's would be good.
But
Keaton would be very good at it.
that'd be a pretty sweet draft idea.
Yeah, I think, dude, speaking of draft, I had an idea on the way over here, for, like, a punishment. So
Okay.
I think we need to, like, list out 3 punishments for the season, first of all. But for, like, a punishment idea, follow, like, a big like, Alex Earl or, like, Brianna Chicken Fry, and you have
Yeah.
to whatever they post that day, you have to post at least one of the things that they posted.
Oh, that's
Like,
funny.
let's say they got a haircut or a hairstyle done. You have to go get a haircut and then post, like, a new cut, new fit. Like, you have to do it for a month.
I've been obsessed with
Yeah.
this. Damn, that is really funny.
Like, if they have, like, a beauty product, you have to go find something that's, like, for men, and I've been obsessed with this new pomade.
Damn. I mean, David still hasn't done his punishment for
I know.
this year.
He says he's getting a tattoo.
That's not a punishment. He
I don't think
likes
so.
tattoos.
He's a full sleeve.
That's
He
like
has more
me.
tattoos than me.
Yeah, that's like me going to, I'm going to Stevie B's. I'm gonna eat so much pizza. Oh, dude, I might even get the cinnamon rolls. It's gonna suck. Like, what do you
Exactly.
mean? Do we get to choose the tattoo?
No. That's what he said, no. He said he's gonna get us our opinion of his worth, like, if he wants to get, like, a gravestone with 2025 on it or something like that, I think.
I still think he thinks that's like a souvenir.
Yeah, same. I agree, because that's what I said. If I was like, "If I have to get a tattoo, I'll get a tattoo. It's no problem."
Yeah. I mean, at least he's doing something, I guess, but we could do better than that.
Yeah.
But I went to a Korean restaurant last night
Mhm.
where all the staff was like grandma Korean ladies,
Mhm.
and they were running around the restaurant. Like literally, they'd be like "Hasamida," and they'd be like they'd be like "Diet Coke," and then
Take off.
yeah, it was
They just loved it.
it was the best service
Yeah.
I've ever had at
Where's
a
it at?
restaurant. Duluth.
Okay.
Have you ever spent time in Duluth?
A little bit. I mean, I've been up to what's it called? The hockey game up there.
Yeah.
Gas South Arena a couple
I
times.
was I've been spending a good bit of time up there.
Mhm.
I'll get groceries there or buy some.
Why?
I don't. So I know we were talking about how I go to like the Japanese department store or whatever, and I've been buying like
Mhm.
all sorts of shit. I think it just tricks me into having better hygiene and self care. Like I'm more excited to brush my teeth because I have Japanese toothpaste. Although I do think face
Oh.
wash is a myth at this point. Like I don't think it does what it's supposed to. I've been getting more acne since I started using face wash.
Really?
Versus just washing it with my soap.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, and I don't really wash my face that tough. But yeah, I've been washing my face every day and I'm like breaking out because of it.
Your skincare routine ain't working?
No, I think it's like a scam to get you more pimples so you buy more product.
That dude, so I've always like I've never been a big skincare guy. Like I put a little bit of like sunscreen lotion on,
Yeah.
but I don't do like a lot. And I always think it's like it's excessive and they get obsessed with it. And it's always a new product or a different type of product or something. It's just a little bit different. It's never like I feel like there's a standard thing you could put on there like soap and it's just fine.
Yeah. I don't know, but I've been
I
doing
could be
that.
talking out of my ass.
But one thing I have been taking, do you know what Korean red ginseng is?
No.
It's like, I mean, it's
dude. This whole podcast has been. Do you know this? No. You know that? No.
I've been taking this like Korean like root, like in drink form every day, and it makes me feel like I'm like stimulated, like I'm off a bean or something. Like I am like, dude,
I want to try it.
I have some.
Is it like a pill or is it?
I wouldn't drink on it maybe because it does something with your blood. But it's I drink it. Like I mix it in with my water.
Yeah.
But like, dude, you get like a lot of energy and you just feel like super like I kind of want to do it before a podcast because I took some at work and I was like wanting to say crazy shit. Like I was having to like sit there and hold back. Like I don't know, it makes you like you feel like almost euphoric from it.
Yeah. That's cool.
But they have a store in Duluth of just Korean red ginseng where you can get, I think, gives you boners and shit too. They have like a whole assortment of that shit.
It's like a little honey pack.
Yeah, basically. That's one thing we got to bring Tiffel back for is he out? Is he like, no, I'm not coming to do the podcast no more?
I don't know. I mean, he actually he wants to.
Okay, so we're gonna get him to do a pod. We're gonna give him a fucking honey pack, and I think, or I don't know. We could have like, I think it would be fun to have him do a side mission of like, let's see how many beers you can drink
while we're talking in an hour.
Yeah,
he would do. He gets fucked up though. That'd be so funny.
But yeah, we
just put a mic like dangling over his head, just so he can barely pick up what he's saying.
For context on this, we were talking about doing a about him he said he would be down to take a honey pack on the pod and we could just like get updates
and just watch it rise. Standing at attention for us, this little soldier.
Just have him like sitting there listening to like Keith Sweat music off the honey pack. You know, people are putting that shit on salmon.
Honey pack?
Yeah.
Why salmon?
I mean, I receive shrimps or chicken wings.
Okay. I thought you were talking about specifically salmon, like it has something like it works together with some, like an omega-3.
No, I don't know. People have been doing that. I have one other thing I wrote down to mention on the podcast today, which is very random, but like, you know, I just figured I might as well mention it. Have you ever met someone with Z-zer pronouns?
Z-zer, that's what does that mean again?
Do you right, what does that mean?
Yeah,
I think it's like non-binary, gender neutral type shit.
Yeah,
but have you met anybody with Z-zer pronouns?
Dude, I've never met anybody with anything but she or he.
I worked with a they them that they were a lady but they wanted to be they them. But do you think that was a psyop?
Z-zer?
Like, do you think?
I think a lot of this is.
Do you think?
I think a lot.
Because I don't think like the Democratic Party, like the liberal people would create a fake pronoun as a psyop.
No.
Do you think like the Republican Party or the far right or whatever you want to call, do you think some group created this Z-zer thing?
I wouldn't be shocked, dude. Like, I think a lot of that stuff is because because I haven't heard anything about it. But there's such a small group of people, but they like blow it up. You know, they try to like make it way worse than it is and make it seem like it's worse than it is. And I think that's definitely part of it.
And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to like people, the homosexual people or people that have gender issues, but it's just interesting that the Z-zer thing, you always heard like, yeah, your pronouns are he, him, her, she, they, them, or Z-zer. Who the fuck is Z-zer? I think
it sounds like somebody from a different planet.
Yeah,
like it sounds like a Martian,
an alien. Yeah, literally. I haven't met a single Z-zer. I think the only people saying they were Z-zer were kids that fell for the psyop.
100%.
But I was wondering, like, was that because like you don't hear anybody saying that shit. I just think it's a psyop that was something created to make people more outraged. The pronoun thing itself, like without getting too political, is kind of dumb in general. Like, but like, what are like you don't hear about that anymore.
Mm-mm.
Like, do you think that was something during the Biden administration to get people like all up in arms, like they're fucking changing everything? I don't know. I thought about that. I was taking a shit the other day, and I was like, that's good pod material. That's
well, see, that kind of stuff is like, I think there's like a whole network of like those psyops that are throughout different politics on both sides, but I don't get into it too much. Ty, you talking about Tithel? Ty
He'll get
is
on
more.
conspiracies.
Yeah, he can get on conspiracies way more than I can. I'm more of like sports stuff going on, like what's going on with sports and like the typical male, like
The manosphere.
Yeah, like.
But you don't know Big Red.
Mm-mm. No.
What do you
I'm
think
kind of
about the
out of it,
draft?
dude. It sounds bad. I know everybody listens to it is like, fucking read a book, Riley. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I don't know a whole lot about that kind of stuff.
Men that read books kind of gay.
Kind of.
And nothing wrong if you do like men, but it is a little gay to be reading books.
Yeah, I'm not a big like cuddle up with a warm book.
Right. Have you ever been to the beach and someone whips out a book?
Those people just want people to know that they fucking read.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that they come to a pool, to a coffee shop. No, that pisses me off.
It's performative.
Yes.
It's strictly performative. Like, oh, you intellectual, you're reading.
Dude, take in your surroundings. Like, you can read a book anywhere. Like, I get maybe agree. Like, I'm trying to think of a place that, like, or a comparison, like what a guy would do. Like, a guy would say, like, oh yeah, Corona on the beach, or like a hot drink, a hot coffee in a cozy room when it's raining outside. That's a good place to read a book, And I'm like, no, it's for me. You enjoy the time, you enjoy your people around you. If you're by yourself, fucking enjoy the environment.
Yeah, but if you're like, read a book if you're bored or at nighttime to fall asleep or some shit. But like, I don't know, man. You know how
it's
like
the same people that say the book's better than the movie.
Yeah,
no, it's not. No, it's not.
You're not seeing shit when you read the book.
Dog, your imagination is not better than watching something, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah,
because what people have, they have this thing in their head where this book that they read is like, it looks like this in their head, and then they see it on screen, and that's not what I pictured. Well, guess what? You're not the fucking person that wrote the book. That
yeah,
the person that wrote the book and wrote the movie, they pictured that.
Have you ever read erotic literature?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, you have.
That's the only thing I like reading here and there. Is like,
shut up. Just shut up. No, it's not.
Just to mix it up. Every once in a while, you get, it's like, I don't know, there's just a different element to it. I feel like that makes
you do it to jack off?
Every once in a while.
You read a book that's the lamest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, I'm like a prize fighter. I'm not doing that a lot to begin with. Like, have you ever, this is funny. I was going to say, have you ever read the book? But I didn't even read the book. Do you know Think and Grow Rich? There's a whole chapter of this book about how if you nut, you're losing your money-making potential, and that you should harness your energy to like use to drive. Something in that, I was like, damn. I'm a fucking piece of shit gooner. And so I scaled back on slutting myself out, like I really scaled back on that. But that being said, here and there, a little literotica. No? It's not for everybody.
What time we at?
We're at 59, 25. We got to cut the part about the dog barking out of here. So we got like another minute. Is there anything you want to close with?
No, we haven't really been getting the comments about like what we can do for people, or what could make the episode interesting. If you have any ideas, throw it our way. Let us know.
Yeah, if you want,
because like obviously we love riffing, we love doing that kind of stuff, and it's better to have our tittle toes here. But right now, when it's just us two, we need ideas. We want to mix it up a little bit, make it more interesting for you guys, and get some more clips out there.
Valid. Like for context, this will probably be the first episode we release. I don't know. We haven't released any episodes. So it's kind of nuts. Like to this point, the podcast has just kind of been like our own thing that the world has seen. It's just like a fun little project. But like we're going to start getting feedback, like with posting this. So if you want to hear us talk about fucking, more internet shit, if you want to hear us talk about more current events, sports, fucking food,
opinion stuff,
local metro Atlanta stuff, like I feel like we do a pretty good mix of like touching it all. But yeah,
right now we're just throwing shit on the wall and seeing what sticks, and that's I feel like what any podcast is. And if you got something that maybe, hey, this is going to stick, and maybe you just send in that time to really try it yourself, or you don't want to get out there yourself and you think that it might be a good idea, we'll see if it sticks. Throw it out there.
More importantly, fucking, if you've enjoyed what you're watching, share it with a friend. Put your friend on of like, yeah, you got to hear these fucking dumbasses, like, follow, share, like, like I'm, a lot of people are too humble of like, I don't care if people watch or listen. Like, bro, help me get this shit out the mud. Like, if we don't have to make fucking cold calls anymore, and if we could just fucking shoot the shit like this, if it's entertaining at all, share it. Be a fan, we'd really appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's a fucking episode we got here.
Man on a hill.
Man on a hill. Peace.